His mic is just as muted as Miss Mike wants to be. Let me start over. Hey y'all, hey, how you doing? I am Melissa Berrien of Real Talk with Melissa Berrien, where commentary meets news, trending news, hot topics. And I'm coming with you guys, coming at you guys with a breaking news. Yeah, I know, child. Shay Evans, welcome, welcome, welcome. Sometimes I get to talking and I forget that Miss Girl is on mute while the intro was playing. But anyway, yeah, I caught it. So yes, y'all, we are listen, I'm just gonna jump right into it. Welcome if you're new to my channel. Yes, Trash Can Waves. I am tapping on 2K subs, but that's not what's important right now. What's important is these updates from the Tasha K trial. First of all, shout out to the people that are on location. Dennis Byron, Dennis Byron, Infamous Sylvia. I didn't catch Infamous Sylvia today, so I can't really say I got this breaking news from her. Dennis Byron is on the scene and he is reporting live that Tasha K has been ordered to pay, not ordered to receive 3.8 million, y'all. $3.8 million in damages to Cardi B. Well, let me tell you how I got on this. When I first was piddling around after I got started on my day, which my day is not started. I'm going to head to the gym here when I'm done with y'all. But I got to, listen, I had to catch my family up. Cardi B tweeted out and she was like, why am I happy but sad at the same time? So many people were looking and treating her back and giving her advice like, hey, you're human. You feel like you don't want to go after this woman. And so at that point, nobody really knew what the damages were. Okay, because people's heads were spinning just for the 1.25. That was enough for me to be like, okay, I'm done if I was Tasha K. Okay, I would have just took the videos down. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. That's just me. I just be like, whatever, or I'll edit that part out. Or to be honest with you, I'm just not gonna be callous like that. Anyway, Tasha K tweeted that. Cardi B tweeted that out. Tasha K tweeted a little bit last night. You know, she was saying, oh, this is par for the course. All bloggers go through this. That is not true. I follow many bloggers. And I am one and have been for a few years, but welcome to my channel. Okay. It takes a minute to get on the map and your girl is right there on Route 66. Don't get me wrong. But anyway, I'm on the map and thank God, you know, has it not been without conflict? Absolutely. Of course, somebody's going to get mad about what you say about their favorite person, but I'm not ending up in court. Plus, I'm not lying on anybody. So no one has accused me of lying. So the thing about it is that no, Tasha K, do not let your followers, don't try to brush this over. Don't try to make it seem like, this is par for the course. It is not par for the course, y'all. This is not the way blogging, vlogging, however you want to call it, content creation should be. This is not par for the course. I will repeat. Let me see. Wrong button. I will repeat, this is not par for the course. So for those of you that are major winos down her thread, it's okay. We understand. You can understand and you can pacify this behavior, but I'm here to tell you, this is not par for the course. Now, I wake up, like I said, Byron Dennis, he was the first one on the scene coming out live. He's like, listen, your girl was awarded 3.5 million. 3.8 million. And I was like, yes, Shay Evans. Shay Evans says 3.8 million. If making an example out of somebody was a person, congrats to Cardi. Exactly. And like I said yesterday, if you haven't checked out that video, check out yesterday's video. Like I said yesterday, me as a juror, I might not have went as hard on Tasha K if she would have shown some remorse. But according to the sources and the people that were on, well, hell, just Tasha K's behavior on IG. Like, why are you on Instagram talking shit, throwing shade on Cardi B's slick shade on Cardi B on Instagram Live the night before the deliberations? Okay, and shout out to the person that decided to be like, oh, they tweeted me a cute little message. You said that Tasha K is gangster. You sound stupid. Shout out to you, but you know what I meant. I'm not saying she's gangster, but Tasha K is definitely ruthless. And this case reflects it. Okay. So that's what I meant. It ain't about her being gangster and all this other stuff. But one thing you can say is Tasha K is ruthless. And this damages reflect it. So now let's get to the breakdown of the damages from what it's being reported. Now, again, y'all know I'm in Arizona. Okay. So I have to rely on my fellow vloggers and people that's on the scene. And I will tag Dennis Byron's information as I have in previous videos. But listen, y'all, remember yesterday it was 250K in medical expenses. Well, allegedly they agreed that to reduce it. Well, listen, Miss Reduction didn't mean anything because Cardi said, yeah, I'll reduce the medical bills, but I'm gonna hit you right here and I'm gonna hit Kibi Studios. So let's break this down. Oh, thank you, JT Coins. You know I got to stop and show some love. JT Coins says, and make sure you check him out, friends. He is a coin collector, but also he makes the jewelry and everything, and it's a very interesting content creator. He says, keep putting out awesome content. I will and I shall, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. So let's break down the how it went, and then I'll read you guys' comments. So 250K in medical bills yesterday. They come back to court today and they were like, can we reduce it a little bit? Sure. So we reduced it to what? 25K. All right. Do the math, you mathematicians. I know it's somebody in this live that can keep up with the mathematicians of this whole case. Okay. So that's 25K. Kibi Studios. Yes, we were wondering where they're going to go after Kibi Studios. Well, yes, Miss Cardi B and team went after Kibi Studios. 500K. Y'all know I'm in my elite attorney bag, so I'm going to hit my when I'm dropping something, okay? 500K, y'all. So where we at? That's 525,000 so far. Okay. Then we have $1 million in damages. That was held up from yesterday, so that hasn't changed. $1 million in punitive damages. And over $1 million in medical, $1 million in attorney fees. Y'all. That's where we're getting the 3.8 milli. Here's the thing. I'm like Cardi B. I'm a feeling person. I'm not even in this, I'm going to bring the news because that's what I do, but I don't relish in this. But I also am for the underdog in the sense of, all right, she said she subscribed. I'm not a vindictive person. Okay. So I feel Cardi B in the sense where I'm like, I would not have because I asked you guys this yesterday. Would you feel bad for Tasha K? Would you go for the juggler? And I told y'all Cardi was going to go for the juggler. And I feel like this is going for the juggler. Like, I think I said my low end would have been 2 million. But I knew, and remember when I told you guys, I said, listen, Cardi had 4 lawyers, times hanging out in Georgia, times flying back home, times meals, transportation, and everything. No mercy. Exactly. Trash can waves. No mercy at all. And that's how your girl would have did. Especially after I tried to ask you to take it down. After I tried to reason with you woman to woman. After I said, listen, you're hurting me. Can I tell y'all a secret? It's not a secret. I've said this a few times on my channel. And I've said this offline. I went viral talking about Latrice Allen. Okay. And I really wasn't talking about her. If you know anything about me, I don't talk about, just like how I lay the foundation. So let's say you are my subject of my video and you stubbed your toe. But what I do is I come on and I don't call you stupid for stubbing your toe. I don't drag you for your looks. I don't drag you for the crappy shoes you might have had on or anything. What I do is I'll come on and say, hey, Shatika stubbed her toe. It was terrible. Let's talk about how we shouldn't wear blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about how we can avoid stubbing our toe. Long story short, Latrice, I did that video. She's a public figure. But what I realized is she didn't want that kind of press. She didn't want that kind. But the other part about that is I told y'all, I'm not going back and forth with anybody online. I'm not doing that. But once I realized she was not, and I'm not going to say she didn't have thick skin. I'm not going to say that. She just wasn't for it. Like, leave my name, and I left her alone. I left her alone because, number one, her crazy fans. But then number two, as a reaction channel, if I find that what I'm saying is annoying someone, I'm not so big or so clueless or so whatever to where I won't, that I'm going to keep talking about her. Because you never know how much what you're saying is actually affecting someone. Now, here's the thing. I said what I said, maybe in 1, 2, 3 videos, and I moved back because I wasn't a part of the parties. And to Latrice, shout out to Latrice. This has nothing to do with her because she never called me by name and said, Melissa, you this. She never got engaged into a back and forth because I didn't come at her like that. But my point is, if you know what you're saying and someone's asking you to back the hell off, I think as a blogger, back off. That's just me. And that's what I did for whatever reason. If she just wanted me to keep her name out her mouth, don't lay the foundation of my stories or advice based on what she's doing, leave her alone. And y'all, that's what I did. I did that as a mature woman. I did that as a woman that's older than her. I'm older than her. Tasha K is older than Cardi B. And I did that as a person who, number one, my intentions was never and will never be to hurt Latrice Allen. But I realized that laying the foundation and giving the advice, it was too much for whatever reason. She was like, keep my name out. Listen, put some respect on my name. Fine, no problem. So here's the thing. After going through all of that and you still don't remove the videos, and if you guys are winos, I'm not a wino, but I did watch Tasha K during this season. And Tasha K went hard. And that's why I said yesterday, Miss Commenter, Tasha K is gangster, y'all. She is, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you know Tasha K like I do. And let me know if you think she gonna spin the narrative. She already has, y'all. She already has, y'all. We gonna be all right. I'll be back next week. I'll be back. Child, let me go through these comments. At the top of YouTube search when typing Tasha K. Thank you, baby. I am not a wino. Tanya, I'm not a wino either. But I will say this, and I will pay homage to Tasha K, because when she was in her zone, Tasha in her zone. But when she got on this Cardi B thing, it was like, girl, like a bulldog, and I am not letting go. That's not me, y'all. That's not me. And so for those of you that have found me on that Latrice Allen tip and you're waiting on me to crack, I have nothing to say about Latrice. Because the place that y'all really, not y'all, some people want you to come from, which is why Tasha K is at 1 million subs, and she will probably get more. Y'all like drama, and I'm not feeding into the drama. Not doing it. It's just not who I am. It's not who I am offline, and it definitely will not be who I am online. So Tasha K will end up in a cell if she does not stop. Bodacious, here's the thing. You might be right more than you're wrong in this statement, because here's the thing. It's being reported. Let me scroll Miss Allegedly, because y'all know I don't be playing with these people. It's being reported that Tasha has not paid 3 years worth of income taxes. Personal and Kiwi Studios. Listen, I'm not going to rehash my statement. Go catch yesterday's video because I gave a whole breakdown. Listen, I understand perfectly when you elevate and begin to be in different income brackets, that tax bill ain't no joke. But there's ways around, and not around it, there's ways to lower, I'll say it this way. There's ways to lower your tax bill. But I celebrate the fact that I'm not in the same tax bracket that I was 20 years ago. 10 years ago. Some people would like to scam and pretend and act like, oh, po at the mouth, po face, to avoid paying them taxes. Nah. I'm a wino. I can see the mask that Tasha K wears. It's full of pain and trauma. You are absolutely right, Bodacious. I am not a wino. Sorry. I cannot internalize someone else's stuff. Exactly. I watch her. Like I said, she was that reporting on Wendy Williams. She gets the receipts from some people, and some people she's been completely off with. Don't get me wrong. So I'm not, criminalizing Tasha K. Really, like one of the reporters said yesterday that was on the scene. Tasha K did enough damage on her own with her own mouth. With her own mouth. But y'all, 3.8 million? I don't know Kibi Studios and or Latasha K's finances. I can't get in her bag. Listen, I got way less subscribers than her. And I know what my little cute little YouTube check look like, and it does not reflect hers. It does not reflect hers. So I can't even imagine what hers is when she has over 1 million subs more than me. Crazy. She making bank. But is it worth it when you don't pay your taxes, when you have to now, like someone said the other day, yesterday, I read a tweet. This is one expensive lie. Shay says, let's not forget she can still be. Yes. Oh, Lord, Shay, you are. Oh, Lord, I can't take it. You're absolutely right. Shay says, let's not forget she can still be brought up on perjury charges. Listen. Shay said it. Yes, Shay. The jury, the quote, I'm saying the same right now. I'm not talking about the literal jury. The jury, it's still left to be said if perjury charges are going to be weighed against this woman. Because, again, I'm going to say allegedly because I wasn't in the courtroom, but it was a unanimous thing of everyone that was there, from the lead attorney to infamous Sylvia to everyone else. That woman contradicted herself on so many occasions. It's not even funny. It was embarrassing the way she contradicted herself. That's the report. It was incredible. Quote, it was incredibly uncomfortable to watch her perjure herself. So much so, perjure, but threw the husband under the big bus. Bruh. The big bus. Her narcissistic behavior is the reason why she is where she is, allegedly. I was done being a wino when she went in on my girlfriend, Jaguar Wright, but I am biased. I ascribed to her then. Listen, that was the story that turned a lot of people off from her, the whole Jaguar Wright. And, it's just very interesting to see the pattern, the Tasha K pattern, and just the vindictiveness, or what we interpret as her motives. And here's the thing. We can only deduce her motives to what she said, even on the stand in this case. Do you know that you are meant to be malicious when you're saying what you're saying? Yep. Well, why do you keep doing it? Because I knew she can afford the therapy. Like I said, I have several viral videos, but that one was really one, and it was a hot time. Just like right now, there's several vloggers that are covering this Tasha K thing and all of that. So there were other people that were doing the same content around that time. And, like I said, I wasn't getting into that rat race with y'all back and forth and all that foolishness. I just could not sit right knowing that I am putting content out for likes, clicks, and views and subbies that I know is intentionally hurting someone. I just can't do it, y'all. I just can't. I know it's what sells. I know it's where most people flock. But here's the thing. I'd rather get my subscribers, slow and steady and through authenticity than drama. That's just me. All right. OG Patrice, I agree. Tasha K is threatened by African American men and beautiful women. Point blank. That is a very good point, because a lot of people have been saying that. If you, they say if you want to be mentored by her, which I never did, but if you wanted to be mentored by her, don't be cute in the face. Don't be easy on the eyes. So I guess that leaves Melissa out. That leaves me out. Amen. Shadika said, cold-blooded. Trash Hand Wave says 3.8 million. Smoke them if you got them. Listen, I agree with the ruling. I said yesterday too. I agree. OG says, Melissa, that's because you have a conscience. Many don't in these YouTube streets. I know. I can't though. Because I have to live with myself, my husband, my children, my God, and everyone else. When I hit in broadcast, in the live, I got to deal with myself. And if someone's inboxing me or doing a response video and just really angry and it's like, leave me alone, keep my name out your mouth, you can't handle it for whatever reason. So I'm going to leave you alone. All public figures can't stand, listen, they can't stand the commentary. Leave folk alone. Really. Velma, hey sister, hey Melissa and everyone. She has children and did not think about them. And that's what a lot of people were saying, because Cardi B again tweeted out this morning. She says, why am I happy but sad at the same time? Let me see if I can find it. She said, why am I happy? And everyone said, listen, it's because you have a heart. It's because you care. It's because you have a conscience. You want to stick it to her, so you're happy, but you do realize, she says, why am I happy but sad at the same time? Someone said, because your intentions were not to hurt anyone. And that's what I'm saying about my viral video. My intentions is never to hurt anybody. My tagline of who I am, I'm a mentor, an educator, or a friend to one of you. One of you see me as a mentor. Some of you may see me as an educator, and some of you may see me as a friend. If I'm not one of those three things, I'm misrepresenting my channel. So they said, you have no choice. You are Cardi B. However, you are a mother, wife, daughter, sister first. I'm proud of you. What's coming out of the Kibi camp as far as these taxes, 3 years? Some people are suggesting, and I really don't wish that on anybody, because I know relationship struggles are hard as is, but then to have to deal with divorce, a lot of people are saying, how the hell could they go home and be together and they done perjured each other, or somebody perjured somebody, threw them under the bus. Testimony didn't coincide. Somebody said, how did they prep each other the night before? Listen, 3.8 million ain't nothing but happy. Listen, Trash Hand Wave says I'm dancing all my way to the bank. And here's the thing. Y'all know Cardi. Y'all know Offset. This is a drop in the bucket. Like she gifted Offset, according to the blogs and according to what she reported. That's what she gave Offset for his birthday. And here I am upgrading the Mister to a 3.2 professional grade barbecue grill. Child, these folks out here gifting houses for birthdays. Even though that was one of my birthdays before, but it wasn't a mansion. At least I wouldn't consider it a mansion. These people, like, that's a drop in the freaking bucket. So if you're just tuning in, y'all, I'm Melissa Berrien, Real Talk with Melissa Berrien, where commentary meets trending topics and breaking news. And that's what we're doing. It is being reported that Tasha K has been found to, not guilty. She has to give Cardi B 3.8 million in damages. Okay. And I did the breakdown. Let's break it down again. I reported yesterday that the medical expenses were going to be $250K. Well, according to the reports of the people that were actually in the courtroom, they did some sort of back and forth. And again, I'm not a law person, but they agreed to lower it. So it is no longer $250K. But don't be excited. Don't be excited. I told y'all that was just a strategy. We just moved the money around a little bit because Kiwi Studios has to now pay $500K. Lawyer fees over $1 million. Where we at? $1 million in general damages. $1 million in punitive. And we all add it up and it comes to 3.8 million. My question is it worth it? I'm here to tell you it's not. I'm the type of person, for those of you that don't know me personally, I do have family that comes in. For those of you that don't know me in person, I'm a very chill person. I don't mind a cute conflict if I need to have one. I'm going to pick up the phone and then I may hang up and call you back and go, and another thing. But I don't start with anybody. I also don't like things that break my peace. I am the most chillest person, to the point where I was talking to somebody. I said, you know what? I got to get my clothing boutique up because I want to sell, what's it called? Loungewear, because that's just my vibe. Everybody else selling clothes. No, Melissa is all about the loungewear. I'm a chill person. So for me to pursue a case like this, I wouldn't want the headache. It's not worth it. For 3 years? Exactly, Shatika. Lying costs, literally. That is one expensive lie. And we can now say that without saying allegedly, because it went to the federal courts and the federal court said, yeah, she was lying and she knew she was lying and she's guilty. She's liable. So really, I can remove the miss allegedly down at the bottom because it ain't no alleged no more. It's been proven in court, but I'm gonna leave it there. Her lawyer fees also over $1 million. Y'all, she had about 4 lawyers, they reported. By Dennis Byron, the lead attorney. The lead attorney was the one that said, no, her lawyer fees were going to be over in the millions anyway, because you're talking 4 lawyers. I'm sure they're flying back and forth. And if you know anything about Cardi, you can like her, not like her. Again, I'm not what y'all call them? What's her people? Bardies? I'm not part of the Bardi gang or whatever her people are. But one thing I am learning about Cardi is that she's a fun giving person. From what I can see from when, just watching, she's paying for funerals. She likes to have fun, but also knows how to cater people. There was this cute little video that's coming around. Somebody came to her house to do an interview and she was like, oh crap, you want coffee? She's attentive. So my point in saying that is, can y'all imagine Cardi just not taking care of her lawyers? No, she was like, run me your lunch bill. No, give me the receipt for lunch. Okay, give me your hotel receipt. Oh, you flew back? Give me that too. Oh, you had to go to the doctor and get medication. I want every receipt. That's how I would be. Because I feel so bad that you are from New York and you had to come to Georgia because of me. So I'm the same way. I would be like, give me the plane tickets, give me everything because I appreciate you. Then when we started going to court and you was kicking butt and taking names, oh, for real. I said, where's our second house in Georgia? Let them live there. Let them stay there. Or let's put them up in the executive suite. Cardi wasn't half-assing with her lawyers, in other words. And Tasha K allegedly has to pay that cost. I initially followed Tasha for her report on the R. Kelly situation, but when her channel became more about mockery and underhanded antics, I had to leave the winery. Exactly. Her R. Kelly situation, because she was one of the ones that was really getting the interviews with these girls, that the girls that are alleging the things against him. So it was very interesting to see where their minds were, where their parents' minds were, or whatever. She did a phenomenal job with the Wendy Williams thing. She broke some of that stuff. She broke the thing about the baby and all this other stuff. But I will tell you this. Not only did she break it, Tasha had some tactics, baby. And remember, she was like, listen, yeah, I called the hospital floor. And I was like, yeah, let me speak to Shamika or whatever the girl name is. Really? And what room number is she in? And of course, the nurses are telling everything. But one would suggest, not me, I'm not suggesting this, but she talked too much. Because really that was a crime. And then to put out to put out the girl's room number and what floor she was on, Lord have mercy. In the end, a total of 4,000,008. You know what? So what you're telling me, Trash Can Ways, is I gotta update my freaking thumbnail. Let me write that down. 4 million. Tell me your source. 4,088,000. No, 4,088,753. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Y'all that are not vloggers, content creators, and you consume people like me. Hey, y'all. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Y'all, I got to tell you, there's different sects, SECTS, of people. The lead attorney. Okay, well then, yeah, there it is. He on? Let me know if he on, because listen. This content creator thing goes, what I find is it's either people that have a life before YouTube that are trying to create, and it's like a hobby / play business or whatever. So I fit that. Then you have a set of people that are just hungry and they just want to go viral at any cost. And they are going like this gonna be the means to pay my mortgage. I'm gonna make it out the hood. Those are the people that I'm very leery about, because they'll do anything for the fame. They'll do anything for the likes, clicks, and views. That's just my opinion. I think there's two types of people. And then then there's a third type that got on and they was like, this too much, and their channel just hanging in limbo. But generally speaking, I find those that take it seriously, like myself, like I take my channel very, very seriously. My production, my production is near and dear. However, I have a life outside of YouTube. So I was able to take care of myself. My husband is able to take care of us before YouTube. So whatever gains and traction that I get off of YouTube, that's a bonus. That's a missed bonus. Anyway, that's what I like, watching wholesome Christian, respectable like you, Shatika Woods. Thank you. Trash Can Waves, you're a human calculator. He doing a live after the additional money Cardi be going after at 2:45. Oh, I'm just listen, 2, 3, 1. Listen, because that's what I was waiting on. What's the end game? Because they're more, y'all. This is not good for Tasha K. But just like I said yesterday, she's gonna be rewarded for this. People are wondering who this blogger is that dared to go after Cardi B. And her subs are going to at least double. Well, let me say this. I said this yesterday. She's going to at least get to 1.5 million after this, if not 2 million. She is, because drama sells. Here's the secret. Here's the funny part. There were a bunch of us that went viral with me when we were doing this commentary. And here's the thing. The situation was really a shit show. I think, the person that I was talking about would even agree to that. Like it really was. And so the people that engaged in that and continue to engage in the back and forth and all of that, they have at least tripled the subscribers that I have. Triple. Am I a hater? No. You know why? Because I don't want it that way. No, I don't even want that energy over here. That's why I don't even mention that woman's name. Because them subbies are crazy. Listen, y'all see it. When y'all comment me, I be like, hey girl, good to see you, whatever. Listen, they come at you talking about, you're bringing down a black woman. I'm surprised no one's said that to me in the comment section about Tasha K. Why are you talking about Tasha K? You're a hater, but you're a fellow black woman. You're a hater. No, this is my hobby. This is my job. I'm just bringing the news. If you haven't noticed, I haven't called Tasha K a name or anything. I may do that offline, but I would never do that on this space. That's not what this platform is about. I'm just bringing the news. You're absolutely right, Bless Reborn. She said plus triple the headache. Plus triple the headache. I don't need that. And yes, they have a headache. Shout out to Cece's World, because Cece jumped out like me a little bit after me. But Cece was like, who are these grown women? Back and forth online and all of that. So that's what I'm saying. When Cardi went to Tasha K and said, listen, woman to woman, take it down. Like, no. I believe that gave Tasha K the fuel to go even deeper. When that woman said, keep my name out my mouth, y'all, don't worry about my relationship. Do your content with whatever. I said, oh, okay. So I'm going to still say what I'm going to say, but I will not mention your name. For whatever reason, I don't want to be responsible to make someone angry, blood pressure up or whatever. And y'all know that follow my channel. I actually was entertained by that woman. The girl is crazy. Latrice is hilarious to me. And that's why I did the commentary on it. Stop using apply to black women to excuse BS. Listen, black women and black men. It's so amazing to me how people would excuse behavior because of skin tone. I told y'all that. Some of you have found me because of the different spheres, the manosphere and the this and the. Listen, that's not this channel. I'm going to call a spade a spade. I'm going to report the news. Some people feel like when I do stories on, let's say, black man robs a bank, Shout out to y'all that are new to my channel. Cardi B happens to be the topic for right now. But if you tune in tonight, I cover breaking news. We talk everything from politics to science. Okay. So see y'all tonight at 6 my time, which is what, 8 East Coast. And then y'all do the math on the way back. But anyway, I've had people, let's say something happens and it's a black person that does something stupid. Listen, if it's a trending topic, and I'm not even talking about entertainment. I'm talking, black person sues Trump, or Trump sues black person, or whatever the story is, right? The amount of people that are like, other people do stuff too. Yeah, I know. But I'm going to talk about this black man. I'm going to talk about this black woman. Just like I talk about Asian, Mexican, Cuban, this one, that one, and everybody else. This whole appeasing because of color, it's too much. It's too much. She is not funny. She's not funny, comedian funny, but the thing she did was funny. Yes, exactly, Tanya. No, I didn't find her comedy funny, but she's reality TV, shock reality TV. She's flavor, and this is what I said in my original video, and I think Coco didn't like it, but I meant it in a positive way. I really meant it. They are flavor of love funny, where you're sitting at the TV going, did she just do that? Did she just say that? So yes, Tanya, I agree. She's not funny, comedian funny, but the thing she did was like watching a train wreck. I have been here when that started. Exactly, Tanya. Thank you for rocking with me and hanging on and joining in, my lives and just really supporting, because you've seen how that whole thing transgressed. And you are a witness. I could have jumped on that train and been at 10,000 subs, 9,000 subs, but at what cost? At what cost? Child, please. I don't want that. There's a difference between giving commentary on an issue and going in on a smear campaign. Shay, not only is your profile picture cute as a button, I see it, but you got brains, my friend. Shay is absolutely right. There's an absolute difference. And if I do a commentary on someone and they can't see the difference, I leave them alone. Because again, if I stub my toe, I got to lay the foundation of what I'm going to talk about on myself, which I've done that. Yes, Bless Reborn. She says more like Bobby and Whitney train wreck. Yes, absolutely. Yep. I do not want anyone around me that is allergic to accountability. I have had to leave a lot of folks due to behavior or attitude. Exactly, Bodacious. One thing about me is that I'm constantly self-evaluating. Am I where I want to be? Did I say that correctly? Did I mean what I said? Was that kind of harsh? And y'all have seen me go, okay, Melissa, that was too far. And I'm like, okay, what I meant was blah, 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 blah. No R word comments, guys. Censor yourself. Thank you. No, don't, no. That is no. Absolutely do not say. And which it's 2 R words, the shorter one or the longer one. Either one, no, please don't. I'm an educator, y'all, so I don't use the R word because, yeah, no, that's not nice. Please hit the like button on the way in, and why not subscribe if you're new here? Melissa constantly breaking down new news when it breaks. Hit that bell. You know what? I could show them better than I could tell them real quick. Y'all know what I'm about to do. If you are subby, y'all already know. If you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Right now, do it. If you like what you see on my channel, you know what? You have some people that will stop their entire live streams, and will not say another word until you Cash App them up to a certain amount. Y'all can keep your Cash App, but you can run it to me if you need to. But for me, hit that like button, subscribe, and you know what I like? Comment, okay? Shay says, thank you. You welcome, girl. Too cute. Listen. Let me see what else you guys are saying. She a black woman that makes her bones off putting down other black women. Exactly. And I find the irony in all of that after going after TLA and saying, you know, oh, he this kind of lawyer, that kind of lawyer. And now it's being reported that she did a trash review of her lawyer. And not only that, she's not black. All right. Scrolling up. What channel? I think it's going to take. What channel? I think it's going to take off, especially considering the jury even stopped the verdict to ask if the court can take out Tasha K's videos. Wow, Phantom Funk 007. Exactly. Plus triple the headache. Yes. Tasha needs Olivia Pope's team to get any kind of redemption from this. You know what? Shout out to the lead attorney, because on his live, someone asked him, how would you have defended Tasha K? He said, and he paused. Y'all know how he do. He paused. And then he said, now this is a what? Over 20, over 30, over 20-year veteran lawyer. Skillful if you listen to his stories. Listen, he's creative. He said, listen, the only thing I would have tried to do in this case was minimize the damages. Just minimize how much we got to pay Tasha K. He said, because this was a mess. You heard it from a lawyer. This is not even Melissa. Y'all, the lead attorney said, I just would have tried to minimize the damages that Tasha K would have had to pay to Cardi B. He said he would not have had a strategy to get Tasha K out of this situation. That says a lot. Shatika says, Cardi B is Dominican Republic and Trinidadian. Exactly. I personally see I see her as part black, if not fully black. If you know Dominicans, if you know Trinidadians. Here's the thing, y'all. Does it really matter? It matters to some people. Minimize how much we pay Cardi B. Period. That was his answer. Trash Can Waves was there. Shout out to you, Trash Can Waves. He was there. When the lead attorney is left speechless, when the lead attorney is left speechless and without a strategy, it's over. And he called it. He wasn't there from the beginning. Shout out to you, lead attorney. He wasn't there in the beginning, but he went like, what, 3 days later, 2 or 3 days after the trial had already started. His video, his commentary, when he came back, he said, this is terrible. This is terrible. And I appreciate his perspective, because he was like, listen, I like to go to his perspective, because it's one thing for me to come and say as a layman, I think Tasha K this. I think Cardi B this. But when he gives us the lingo and the terms and what does this mean and what does that mean? and what a lawyer should look like in court and what a defendant looks like when they look defeated, I knew it was over. I knew it was over. Bless said, I would have walked away once I heard the case. Listen, and you know what the bad part about it is? I don't know if they're friends. I don't even know the story behind this, but why would you hire a criminal attorney to handle your civil case? You know why? I think the assumption was, well, hell, if she handles criminal cases, surely she can take care of this. The lead attorney said, no, it don't work that way. He said, this is not in my wheelhouse, and I wouldn't have taken this case. He's family court. All money isn't good money. Because I'm going to tell you straight up. Well, I'll ask you this. What do you think Olga's reputation is at this point as a lawyer? Just public opinion. Because guess what? We haven't heard a thing about the other lawyer. Apparently, there's a man that co-counseled with her. Ain't nobody talking about her. No one's talking about Olga. Everyone, I mean, the dude. Everyone's talking about Olga. Olga needs to, listen, y'all are Olga. What are y'all doing this weekend? After all this foolishness. Olga should reevaluate life, go to Mexico, get some drinks, sit on the beach, and just reflect. What did I learn from this? And what do I need to change? One thing is, all money isn't good money. Meaning, like I said yesterday, and I repeat, as someone that I'm not taking a class that I'm the primary math teacher. I know my expertise, and it is not math. I'm not taking on a side tutoring job to tutor someone in math. Cannot do it at all. But I can help you write. I can help you form a sentence. I can help you with public speaking. And I have the grades, the education, and the experience to back all of that. But math? Listen. Math, no. Listen, I've said it on my channel. Some of you will be so amazed if y'all throw a math problem at me. You're like, oh my gosh, she's so confident on camera. Oh my goodness, she speaks well. Oh my goodness, she's an educator. Throw a math problem at me. Beyond basic math is what I'm talking about. Throw calculus at me. You throw calculus at me right now? Ooh, no. And that's what, to me, in my opinion, that Olga should have done. Tasha, I can't. This is outside of my wheelhouse. I'm not touching it. Some of y'all are mathematicians. You guys astonish me. But can't put a sentence together in a comma and conjugate a verb to save your life. And that's okay. That's okay. It's completely okay. I may judge you just a little bit. But then I've gotten better as I've gotten older because I was like, listen, everybody's not going to be a master of the English language and or spelling and punctuation and grammar like you. So stop critiquing your husband's text. Y'all, that man probably back in the day, listen, don't send me no paragraph, husband. And for those of you that text me, I'm just playing. Don't do that. Don't worry. Don't edit your text when you send it to me. I'm just kidding. I'm okay with it. But my husband would text me, y'all. I will go and screenshot it, put it in the editor's message. Actually, no, I will copy it and then highlight and respell stuff. Whether it's my husband or anybody, y'all, we need to stop. But my point is, Olga, ma'am, you should have said no, thank you. And yes, TJ, where you at? You said therapy. Where is it at? And she said, and get some therapy also. Exactly. And get some therapy also. Go to Mexico, go on the beach, reflect, and then take your, because listen, why? I hope this sends a message. Content creators putting out lies and not facts for clicks and likes. If you lie, you paying. This is why I rock with Real Talk with Melissa Berry, all truth, no drama. Listen, thank you, XDMC, big brother. Love to see you over here. Thanks for your support, your continued support, but also the truth. Child, I don't have time. Listen, my personality, here's the thing. I'm here for the smoke. And y'all know, like I used to go off on, no, let me rephrase that. I would have pockets of when I was getting trolled, because good Lord, when you're talking about people's favorites, good Lord, they love to come and troll. I don't feed the trolls. They'll sit right there with their dumb comments. And now I done got large enough to have me some consistent, what's it called, mods. I don't even see the comments. Child, please. I had one person, she was like, you need to blend your hair. You're right. In that video, yeah, I did need to. What? You thought I was going to go cry? You thought, like, shut up. But that's all they have. I would have walked away. Whoa. Nobody wants those lawyers. The lead attorney was like a football announcer on Super Bowl, play-by-play. Listen. The lead attorney, shout out to him. Like I said, I like when he's talking lawyer stuff to a situation. You know, if someone gets in trouble for PPP or IRS or whatever, I run over there because I want his perspective as a lawyer. And like I said, he has some very interesting stories that he has told us on how he got his clients off. And if he couldn't think of something to save Tasha K, listen. Well, she gave her opinion on her, exactly, allegedly. Some attorneys, Bodacious says, will take a case because they need to keep cash flow for home. I believe this was the case. Probably. From what I understand, and I didn't go to that website that Tasha K used to give a review, but from what I understand, it was up until like 2018, 2019, Olga was getting mad reviews. Great reviews. But then something just happened. And it was just like, nope, I'm prepared for court. So yeah. Ruth says, good evening, everyone watching from Cleveland, Ohio. When you say Cleveland, Ohio, this time of year, the only thing I can think of, Miss Ruth, is doggone snow. So stay warm, because we down here in Arizona, it's a beautiful sunny day. And I greet you with sun. Jenny is cracking up. Girl, I'm the same. No complex math. Exactly, Mosaic. And we've talked before with you and words and everything. And I believe you're like me. We're in rehab. We have grown to not edit people's emails and texts and any type of correspondence that we get for them. That's me, y'all. That's like going to cardiologist for a migraine. Come on now, Shay. Right. Reflect and re-enroll in law school, or at least study the basics. Lord Jesus. Bless Reborn, you're right. So much so, that was a commentary from the judge. He said, go back to your first year. He did come back, according to the lead attorney, to apologize. Like, hey, that was a little bit harsh. I probably shouldn't have said that in front of your client, because now the client really thinks you're trash. But go back. Man, that's bad. That's bad. I have to work on my English daily, LOL. Bodacious lady says, you know what? I'll give you a tip, Bodacious, and anybody else. Read as much as you can. But then also in reading, watch how the sentences are formed. Watch where the commas go. Watch, the voice of the person that's writing. And then also get you a little app and just play the little games, the little English games or whatever. But yeah, but I'm the same way. With a cute little math problem, child, please. She needed the money. Attorneys do it all the time. Well, this was, and you know what? Now that I think about it, the truth of the matter is, Olga got paid. Her reputation may be a little scarred for now. And I really do mean for now. Because Olga gonna be just fine. Olga is going to be just fine. And she's running away with the bag. Even if it's a fact, don't release something that hasn't been okayed by the person you're talking about. Exactly. That's my point to Latrice. Wendy Williams made that mistake by releasing the rapper's wife's medical condition. Yep, she did. And Tasha K has released a lot of stuff. Tasha is seeing a therapist. She admitted this while trying to drag Storm Monroe. He is seeing the same therapist. Did you see that? Why did she say that? I was still waiting on her to make the connection in that conversation. It was giving me much manipulation because she could have just said, what was the point? Was she trying to say, we see the same therapist? You could have told the therapist the problem you had with me, and he could have set up a mediation. Was that her point? I was so confused by that. I thought it was irrelevant. I thought it was something that Storm did not mention, so you don't get to air him out. And then you name the therapist? Trash. Trash. That was a low-key dig. Shatika says, blessings to the mods. Yes, I appreciate my mods. I appreciate them so much. I ain't gonna lie. Wednesday and mine had me in a grip up until my 20s. Listen. Wednesday got you. Wednesday. Listen, Wednesday. A grip in my 20s. Come on now, Shay. Shay said, listen, I ain't even gonna lie. Listen. Wednesday and mine had me in a grip. Listen. Don't you hate when you're writing something or typing something and you're like, that does not look right. That does not look correct. That's not how you spell it. And then you go Google or whatever, and it's like, yep, that's the correct spelling. But that thing looks so weird in your brain. I love audiobooks. Me too. I love audiobooks. And I don't give out too many things because I'm not promoted. Like, it's not my thing. But I will tell you this. If you love audiobooks, let me type it in the chat. There's this app that I have, and it has, and here's the thing. This is only for the nerds. It has classics, and I mean, it has over 10,000 books, audiobooks, but a lot of classics, a lot of self-help books, just a lot of things. And I like to listen to audiobooks right before I go to bed. So I'll read, and I like, I have like certain things. It has to be a man. It has to be, a calming voice. It has, that whole thing. But anyway, the app is called, I want to make sure I spell it right, LibriVox. There we go. Now, again, this is not I'm not getting paid endorsement or anything, but everyone that I've told about this app has thanked me 100%. So here's the thing. You download it. I know it's on the Apple Store. I don't know where else it's at. You download it. You don't have to download the books to your phone. You could just click listen, and you can listen to it through the app. And so really good books, some classics, some modern, self-help, erotic, like there's all the cute children. Because I used to, when my kids had nap time or when I just wanted them to relax, I put on audiobooks and they just lay there and they just love it. And they remember that memory. So that's a good idea. And it's free. And so what happens is, even if you've always wanted, like, hey, I wonder how it would be if I read an audiobook. You can volunteer. This is akin to PBS. This is a PBS type public service app type thing. You can go to them and you could pick a book, and I know there are apps where you can get paid for doing this, but anyway, you can volunteer to read a chapter or a complete book. So that's just a thing for those of you that like audio books and like that. So yes, I go to sleep to audiobooks. I love falling asleep to stories. Same. And the more you listen, you on audiobooks on LibriVox, you can see the reader. And there's a reader, I forgot his name, but I love his voice. He just puts me right to sleep. So I just find all the books that he's read. So there you go. Tasha K. So back to Tasha K, y'all. Welcome to my channel. I am Real Talk with Melissa Berrien. And I am your host. And this is the show. This is a special breaking news show. If you're just tuning in, listen. You already saw from the thumbnail, and I already know I'm going to have to edit that thumbnail because it is now being reported that no, it's not 3.8. It is 4,088,753. So it's at least 3.8 million. Y'all, it's not worth it. Thank you. I'm going to check it out. Yes, tons of books, tons of books. So yeah, y'all. Like I said, I had to come and give you guys the breaking news. Shout out to Dennis Byron. Shout out to the lead attorney. Shout out to all of them who were on scene, but they had to come out and give us a sneaking breaking news. Hey, y'all, just real quick, I just want you to know, Tasha K has been she has to now pay what 3.8 no well it was 3.8 when I first started the live, but now it's being reported over 4 million. Like what's her name? I know her name. Shay said that's one expensive lie. That's one expensive lie. Bodacious Lady says, I just downloaded the app. Looks interesting. It's one of my favorite apps. Because like you guys, like I said, I like to fall asleep to books on tape. So check it out. And I like the fact that they have a lot of the classics. So, you know, if you want to brush up on Romeo and Juliet, The Scarlet Letter or whatever, The Crucible, or Robert Thoreau or whatever, Jane Eyre, listen, y'all know. So yeah. Let's see. So let me see. So Trash Can Waves, you said the lead attorney, you just downloaded the app. Great. So that's it, my friends. Tasha K is just having a day in court. And it doesn't sound like it's over. So y'all already know, this is Melissa Barron with breaking news. I will be back. I was supposed to go to the gym, but I'm just going to sit around and wait. And y'all already know, I will be back with the breaking news when something else comes out, because I feel like it will. So I will see you guys. I'll be waiting around. Y'all know how I do. And in the meantime, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure, you know what? Let me hit y'all with this. If you're liking my channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Right now, do it. Right now, do it. So go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. Welcome to my channel. Those of you that are my new subbies, and I don't even call y'all subbies. Listen, we best friends or we're family. One or the other. Just ask Shannon. I'm like one inbox, one conversation from Shannon and Bless Reborn for them to just have my number. Girl, quit inboxing me and call me. So my subscribers become my friends, in other words. So we're family. As Shay is saying, have a blessed and fulfilling day, y'all. Absolutely beautiful, Shay. And I'll see y'all. I'm going to go check out the lead attorney, see what the hell he's talking about. And then I'll be back if there's more breaking news. In the meantime, catch up on yesterday's live. Catch up on later lives. And don't forget, I will be back 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock Arizona time. In the meantime, peace.